Hey everybody, welcome back. Falcon, Dead in Bermuda, day number 33 AM portion. Let's see here, we're not having the best of luck recently. I think we're doing good for the most part, but now the balances and the nerfing of certain things has kind of made the game a bit more difficult for me going forward, but we'll continue going forward. So, off camera, I made a bit of a decision. I'm going to have Julia explore by herself. She might not uncover a new area for us, but I think that's going to be worth it because I'd rather have Winter search for fruit. Because if we're going to continue having bad hauls with the fishing and the depression issue with the fishing going on as well, we're going to have to rely a bit on backup food like fruit for not only the water supply, but also for little meals here and now, you know? So Winter's going to have you do that instead. You guys, I used up the ginseng juice on you, so you guys are definitely looking for the rope for the next project over, which is the Infirmary, which we do need because injuries are a bit high right now. You guys have a lot of depression going on right now, but I need at least one good haul of fishing for today. PM portion, I will have you have a discussion, so hopefully please bring in some good fish. You're resting. Before we push forward, I want to do this really quickly, and that is come back over here. We have still the option to search or take a dive. I'm going to go ahead and take a search over here. I'm too worried about the dive, so I'm going to have Julia. Luckily it doesn't say scavenging, so we could probably use her and hopefully pass this skill check. We can get it. She leveled up 2 in the process, which is actually really good. What do we find? 2 healing waters. You know, it's something. I'll take it. It's good for sicknesses, right? Over here we have this marble hand. So far, the only thing I can do with it is make an offering. Well, I can't do that yet, but I'm going to wait for this one. Sitting in the palm reduces depression and fatigue, but it does something else. Is it sickness or injury? I think it's injury, so until we get the Infirmary running, that's probably not the best thing to do, so I don't want to break it either, so we'll hold on to that one for a while longer. That I'm not going to do, but we do have some more empty bottles, I do believe, because I've been drinking some of the rum a few times here. But in order to make this happen, we do need to pass the old stealth check over here. Oh, you failed at 78? That's a big bunny. Stop it, bunny man. 6 injury. Yeah, not crazy about that. So we lost an empty bottle and got some more healing water, which is good for sicknesses. Do we have some more? We absolutely do. Julia, come on. Please, Julia. Succeed over here. No more... Oh, come on. These injuries are just busting my balls now. That's the only thing that's really hurting me recently is the injuries. We're just so injured. Healing water again. Any more? No. Okay. I'm not going to drink that water anymore. Not after what happened last time. So we're fine there. Big fig tree. We could cut this down as well. I don't really like the fruit one. I mean, we barely ever get a big amount of it. Plus the fatigue that it brings on isn't really that great. So we can just chop down for some wood. We are in need of wood going forward, right? But I guess I'll leave it there for a while longer. We're fine. Okay. Let's, oh yeah, leveled up. Julia, perfect. How many points is for Julia? 12. Great. Let's see. We need to start thinking about life beyond exploring, although she's going to be doing a bunch of that going forward. Maybe we just max that out because, maybe Winter stops exploring with her and we just have her do the fruit harvesting all meanwhile, you know? Plus she's going to be we're going to need Winters for medicine as well. So maybe more stealth, more fighting, more exploration. What is based on Constitution? You get tired less often too, you know? Alright, let's do this. We'll go with, 82. We'll also bring Constitution up. It's just going to be exploring, gathering. Less tired from that. Let's bring this up to like 85. We have 3 points left over, and we want those. Do we want those on stealth? Or, Constitution, less fatigue, fighting, less damage as well. Let's go with Constitution, less fatigue, right? Or we just go with stealth. Yeah, let's go with stealth. Alright, 85 and 85, that's good. You're fine. You guys are good to go. Everybody's good to go. Let's go forward. Alrighty. Fatigue down to 5, good. We'll have you either cook or drive meals. PM portion. Come on, guys. Come on. Please. 3 is terrible. Really, 0 would have been worse, I suppose, but 3 is still pretty bad. Let's not kid ourselves here. 4 fruit, I'll take it. Plus 1 constitution. Fatigue up to 12. Guys, I need a bunch of rope. 6 is not really a bunch. I used up some ginseng juice on you for a good haul, and that's not a good haul. Julia, what do you have over here on your own? Almost an entire map on her own, pretty far away too. No surprise there, she's a baller now. How much rope is that? 29. I think we need 1 more, don't we? Wow. Wowie. We need 1 more for the Infirmary, yeah. 20 more wood and 14 stone. Okay, here's what we do. People have told me that the no particular focus could be pretty useful sometime. And at the moment, we need just about a little bit of everything, right? So we'll do no particular focus. I mean, other than we don't need medicinal herbs, I don't think, because we have a few miracle potions. Or the healing waters, anyway. So we'll gather randomly and see what they grab for me. Maybe they'll be like they'll bring in some wood and rope. That would be the best case scenario right now. You will explore. You will honestly search for more fruit. We do need it. And you guys have to have a little bit of a powwow here because your depression's a bit too high now. So let's get you over here. Ileana, you are rested. Let's get you back to researching over here. And you, Alice, have no choice but to either cook or dry some meat. Not that way. But, I mean, we have 7 fish, which isn't worst case scenario. How many meals do we have? Do we want to dry them or do we just want to cook them? We have 3 tasties and 4 regular. 7 fish for dry meals. I think we dry these. I think we're going to dry these instead. Okay, so this is over here the setup. This is the setup that I'm going with. It's the one that I'm content with? Well, not particularly, but it's the best we can do. Fatigue and depression. Huh. Depression's at 11. Fatigue's at 24. Could give this to Yuri. Could give it to Yuri. Kind of like DMX would give it to you. X gon' give it to you. Hunger, 1 to 5. How's the hunger level? We have a bunch of these sprouts, so we could probably use these for some hunger. Yuri's at 2. Or maybe we could just use them for, you know, once we start getting really hungry. Yeah, we'll just save them for that. Okay, let's just go forward. I think we're ready to roll. Ready to roll with it here. Research is up to 87. Good, we're about to unlock the next research project. Fatigue barely went up, which is good. 7 dried meats. Good. Or meals, I suppose you could probably call them. Agility plus 1. Fatigue up to 12. Come on, guys. Depression down. That's pretty bad. I'll take it. Okay. I'll give you guys another discussion PM 34, but tomorrow you have to fish, obviously. 6 fruit is really good. Thank you, Winters. Guys, come on. Come on. I need a little bit of everything. 9 wood. 5 stone. 5 rope. Wowee. You guys were right. Is that how good that is? Is that really how good that is? That was a lot of stuff of everything which we do need. Holy shit. I know it's like at least 2 different people that mentioned in the comments, so thank you for that. Wowee, that's amazing stuff right there. Alrighty. Jacob, I'm just saying that we should scale the daily food rations according to each individual's usefulness in the camp. You don't fight tigers with kids unless you want to feed them. And this lazy, disgusting man, I can see him loitering around our food reserve all day long. He has days and days of reserve stocked in his belly already. Shut it now, Jacob. That's enough. If you can't stand the truth, how can you pretend to lead us? It's not the truth, Jacob. It's your opinion. And I'll be glad if you keep it to yourself in the future. You blind fool. You don't even see that you're doomed. But I won't go down with you. I'll fight to survive. If we don't all stand together, we're sure our loss. So... a lot of opinions. 50? My God. My God. Some of these events are just really putting a strain on our relations altogether here. So I can't really control these either. Alright, let's see here. We need to use up these. So we'll go Bam. We'll go Winters. And we'll go Ileana. Last one will be Bob. Okay. Man, we're looking kind of bad on food now. We have not had too much luck fishing recently. I almost kind of have to use this over here on Yuri. You, and I'll probably just use 2 fruits on Alejandro and 2 on Jacob. And we use up the barely edible over here, and 5 for... Oh, we forgot about Ileana. Use that, and that. And remember, it's not a big deal because all these small little numbers, I can take care of with the sprouts that we have. So, again, it's not the worst case scenario. This is a pretty bad case scenario, though. But we have 4 dried meals to back it up. I don't know. Let's go forward here. Fire intensity is pretty low. Water's getting pretty low as well. Hell, things are getting rough. No lie about that. Things are getting rough, especially with some of the updates recently. I've heard a lot of people telling me about their success stories with this game early on. You guys are lucky that you went through it before some of these balanced updates because, my lord, let me tell you, it's not a walk in the park anymore as it used to be, it does seem. Alrighty, so let's find out what we need next for our project here. We have the rope, we need stone, and we need wood. I'm thinking another one of the same all-around expeditions for those guys because they brought in like 9 wood and 5 stone, right? So that was actually pretty good. Alice, you are not tired? A little bit depressed, but it's gonna have to do. Let's send you over to Harvest as well. Both of you together could bring in 6 to 13. That's a really amazing number if you make it happen. You guys have to fish, no doubt about it. So let's put you over here. 0 to 12. Let's hope for something good on that one. Guys, you will do much of the same again. Tired or not. And Julia, you will look for another map for us. Yes. Let's find out what we uncovered here. We uncovered 2 monkeys praying with one of the Arcana symbols and a 5 here. Inspect. You stumble upon a very strange scene. 2 little monkeys are kneeling and praying in front of a big wooden Christian cross. That's really unnerving, to be honest with you. Just the fact that monkeys are literally praying. We could pray ourselves, we could hunt the monkeys, we could take the wood. Want to try praying? Was that going to do anything for us? I'm not sure which of these people seems to be like the most Christian of all of them. I'm not really entirely sure. Maybe Alice? But we do need a bit of a stealth check for this, it does seem possibly. So we'll send Julia out there. She has the highest stealth, 83% chance. Success, great. Let's see what this does for us. You kneel beside the 2 monkeys and start praying with them. They don't seem to bother. No, that was it. We're kind of low on food, guys. Let's be honest here. We're kind of low on food. We could hunt some monkeys for some meat. We'll keep the option open, okay? I'm not going to do it yet, but we have to keep the option open if it comes down to it. So, I'm not sure those are, like, quest monkeys. It just was that funny. Quest monkeys. Like, have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard anybody say that? Is that a quest monkey? Oh, yeah, it's a quest monkey. All right, Falcon. Alrighty, guys. You have to fish. Please, something good. Girls Harvest, you guys need to bring in some tools. You will search and explore, and you will probably, hopefully, get close to finishing the next research. Let's go forward here, unless we have some items to distribute that I'm not aware of here. Medicinal, oh, you know what? We do have a few sicknesses going on. Let's see, sickness is 7. 13 for Winters, 15 for Alice. You know what? I think those Winters and Alice are pretty good candidates for the healing waters. I know it's not 20 just yet, but why wait till it gets to 20? We have 7 healing waters anyway. So let's bring this down to 0, and let's also bring this down to 0. Good. We have 2 medicinal herbs. Who could use those? Bobby, Jacob, and Yuri. Particularly Yuri and Jacob first. So let's go with old Jacob here. He's got enough depression and fatigue going on, or yeah, depression and fatigue going on. So we might as well just lower this down a little bit. Depression 38, fatigue 42. We could try to lower this here right now. The hunger doesn't worry me. The depression, I would like that to go down a little bit here. Rum could make that happen for us. And if it makes me sick, I do have some backup healing water. Plus, we could always fill up the empty bottle for some more healing water in the map over there, too. Hunger doesn't really worry me too much. My only worry here is that it has the negative effect and it brings the depression up as opposed to down. That's exactly what I want happening. Injury. No, we want to avoid injuries for a while. Fatigue and depression. I mean, there's this one. Coffee for him. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's use this one on him. Okay. So, we are ready to proceed. That should be done. There you go, perfect. We got the... Oh, sweet, we got drugs. There are some plants that we found in the island that can be turned to real medicine if we take the time to study them. New crafting recipe drugs. We have found some drugs in the island before, so I wonder how that one works out. 9, thank God! Finally a good haul. It's been a while, guys. You have not been bringing in the fish for a while, but 9 is really good. 9 fruit as well. Okay, food is looking a little bit better now for sure. That much I will admit. Fellas, what do you got? 9 wood? Oh, no stone, 4 rope. Well, I'm not broken up about it because we still need wood. So even if we bring in 0 stone, we still need wood, so it's still fine. We'll just wait it out. Oh, look at her. She found a map by herself. Perfect. Alright, let's find out what she uncovered here. Where is this at? What? Oh, wow. I never even... For some reason, I'm a dingus and I thought this was it. I thought this was the entire map, because you can't zoom out. But no, if you smooth the map a bit, there's a few more. Oh, interesting. I wasn't aware of this. Artie? Daring Wild Woman. That's gotta be Artie. That's gotta be Artie, the person that we were sent to go find from, Johnny, if I believe that was his name. The creepy guy. And he said to say that Mr. Zoss sent the gift. So let's remember that in case there's a bit of a, pop-up question that gives us. Before we do this, though, let's find out about our distribution of people around here. You are going to continue researching, no question about that. Let's find out about these drugs, though. 2 medicinal plants are into drugs. Oh, but here's the problem. You need the infirmary more than likely to turn those into drugs. I get you. But that's a really easy thing to make. Medicinal plants into drugs. But again, we need the infirmary before we could actually even use the drugs. Alrighty, so how close are we? We have the rope, we are close to the wood, and we still need a few more stones. So we're not exactly too far off from having the items to craft it, but then we have to craft it, so still a waiting game. Guys, with the 9 fish they brought in, I think it's about time we have some discussion for the depression. Winters is at 31 and 30 injury. Alice, she has to come over here, and with 9 fish, what do we do, guys? Excuse me? Where'd you go? Alice, stop messing around with me. We have 9 fish, so we could turn them into dry meals or some really good meals. I think we go with dry. I think we go with dry because we still have a bunch of sprout. So whatever we don't clear up with dry, we could just clear it up with sprouts afterwards. So yeah, we'll go with that one. And do we need any water? We could use some. We have a bunch of fruit anyway. 50 sounds pretty good. How's your fire intensity? 94. All right. Do we rest you now, Winters, or do you want to continue finding fruit for us here? I say we just get the resting out of the way. You only require 1 rest, really. You guys are going to 31 fatigue, 43 fatigue. Yeah. Let's get the fatigue out of the way now. I don't want to really stop scavenging, but, you know, kind of have to. Julia, 26 and 16. Depression's at 12. You know what? Let's have a discussion over here with these guys to bring some of the fatigue down, some of the depression as well. Speaking of depression, 13. Depression. You know what? Let's have a little bit of a group powwow over here. Yeah. We haven't had one of these in a while. It has helped in the past, so we'll have them do that. Depression is really high on Alice, but she definitely has to turn that food into something edible here today. Ileana's a really good discussion person, so let's throw her into the mix here too. Let's just try to get everybody's depression down for today, in the PM portion. Give everybody a nice little rest too as well, you know? Just toss it around, maybe we could develop a little bit of friendliness amongst each other. And let's go and check out what that weird woman's all about. So let's see here. Maps up here. Okay. The wild woman, Artie. Let's find out. Let's inspect her first. The woman looks fierce. You don't know if it's due to the tribal tattoos covering her skin or the 2 giant white tigers that she is petting like little kitties, but man, she looks fierce. It's really fierce. Apparently, who were the, those, you know, those, Las Vegas sensations? There was like 2 of them. They were like, I'm not sure, I don't think, were they like a gay couple? You know, they had 2 white tigers. I forget their name all the time. But one of them was like viciously mauled by one of them, so I think the other one had to take care of them, and that was the end of their act. I forget their name. There was like a really big Las Vegas act. I'm pretty sure some of you know what I'm talking about, and you'll let me know in the comments. Anyway, daring wild woman. Let's go ahead and... I'm not going to search this woman until we talk to her, because I want to make friends with her before we search, and then one of these tigers like bites my arm off or something, so we'll do some talking over here. We'll send the resident ambassador and Alice over here. Discussion's at 72. Actually, Ileana's the resident ambassador, really, so we'll send her instead. She looks straight at you, with so much rage coming from her eyes that you can only mumble a few words. You hardly notice a subtle move of her tongue or her lips. On her lips. "Be gone, fool," she says, with a grin. "I've got a present for you from Mr. Zoss. Please don't kill me." That's a very good answer, I would tell you that much. "Pah, I don't want anything from this disgusting man, or maybe you are the present. My little boys haven't had a decent meal for ages. Me neither," she says with a grin of expectation. I gotta tell you, for a really weird-looking woman, she's kinda hot. I could see, I mean, sure, she looks a little bit dirty here, leaves in the hair and everything, but huge creepy guy is no catch himself, so I would see why he would want this woman over at his quote-unquote parties, if you catch my drift here. Anyway, no, check it out, it's a kick-ass giant egg. Who talks that way? I guess she's a little girl, so that would make sense, I guess. Too bad, but well, in a few years it will make a nice roasted chicken for my boys. Be gone now, appetizer. But wait, he told me that you knew about the prophecy. Of course I know, I'm not dumb. And you think you'd be worthy of being the chosen one of our little prophecy? How cute. Many have tried and many have been served as dessert for my boys. Let me show you that I can be worthy, it's our only hope. You're not worthy, I can see it already. Prove me your strength. If you can even beat me at an arm wrestling contest, it's useless to go any further. Alright, so we lost the egg. Arm wrestle with Artie. Oh, is that something I want to do with these tigers staring right at me? Alrighty guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. We will see if we go with the arm wrestling contest, and we'll see if we can even keep our arm, because I feel like one of these tigers is gonna just bite it off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.